Hi guys, welcome again to Legit TV. My name is Abisola Alawode and I have
Toby Oluwatobiloba.
I like it. He first go in full name, he can't balance again. So guys, welcome again to another interesting episode of Entertainment Gist. Like we mentioned, Abisola aka Abisola the Great and
Toby Kraken.
Yeah. OPP, OPG, KPK, MMG.
Not MMM. When they look up for you,
oh, joy guys, you're welcome again to this interesting episode. Thank you very much for your support from the beginning of the year till this point. We say thank you very much. Last year we had to take a break.
Yes,
you know, the whole world took a break. Yes. But right now we are back, we are better, and we look better.
We are right back like Daniel Alves.
Yeah, so today guys, we just have a very simple question to ask. You know, a lot of people have been saying different things regarding one musician that we all know. A lot of things, especially on social media, Twitter to be precise. Many people often say Olamide Adedeji, aka Olamide, aka Bado, aka Bado Snare, aka Big Daddy, OG Waidi, aka Isha Gets,
aka Baba Maximiliano.
Exactly. So a lot of recently people were arguing on Twitter that is Olamide a legend? That would you consider Olamide to be a legend in the Nigerian music industry? And I was confused. I was confused because I have my own personal views about Olamide and you have your own personal views about Olamide. So before I tell you the topic, if you say if there are 10 Olamide fans in this world, Crack is number 1 to 3.
Thank you.
It's number 1 to 3.
Me. The top 3. Me.
Exactly. So today, guys, we are just asking a simple question. Do you watching us at home, watching us from wherever, on YouTube, on Facebook, do you think Olamide is a legend? That's the only topic we are going to discuss today. Like, we just want to hear your thoughts on this particular matter. Do you think because his music is majorly done in vernacular and Yoruba, do you think it has stopped him, or it has stopped some people from seeing him or from referring to him as a legend? This is the question we are asking today. So guys, we'd like you to join in. Please send your comments. I can see a couple of comments coming in, but before we get to them, Crack it. What do you think? Olamide, is he a legend?
No questions asked. I mean, Olamide has spanned one, his consistency over 10 years in the industry. That's one. 2, a lot of people have gone through him. 3, he has stood the test of time. I mean, over time he has been consistent, he has evolved. It's not like he has brought out the same kind of music. He has evolved with the times. Like, if they are doing this kind of music, the guy is there. He was the one that started this December rave that everybody is now doing, and everybody wants to do concert in December. Make we talk facts.
Nobody start out now. Nobody start out,
but he made it popular among artists. I'm not saying among brands. Brands have been doing, but it was one that made it feel like, okay, as an artist, I must have a concert in December. Well, do you understand what I mean? He made it popular. I'm not saying that it was one that started it.
Okay.
He made it popular. Like, he made it look like, okay, you must actually have as a concert to your name. Okay, before that, as a lot of people have been doing it, then Moise have tried it, the Kenny's Music have done it, but it wasn't like you have to do it as an individual artist.
Okay. And
you have to do it in December. Most people just do it maybe, okay, they want to launch an album or something and they just do a concert or something. So you cannot tell me that the guy is not a legend. He has broken barriers.
Okay, you know, before you continue, because wait. Let's stop you at, you cannot tell me that he's not a legend. And hold on, let's hear from our people, because you will say it. You said I don't talk anything, Crack it. He will say everything from beginning to end. So shout out to everybody who's watching at the moment. So I think our first commenter is Joan Alecho. Good afternoon, Joan. Thank you very much for joining us today. Ali Bala is saying good. Tom, he said Olamide is a super legend. Winner Ezekiel say yes. Elegbe Mike says good afternoon and he agrees Olamide is a legend as well. Let's go on to YouTube and see those of our people watching.
I mean,
if there are any
it is too easy. It is an easy question, except you are trying to look for criteria like, okay, maybe you have to have gone out of Nigeria or maybe go international. If it is by going international, then a lot of our local stars, like maybe the the baristas and so on, you call them, okay, maybe local champions. It's true now.
If that's the analogy.
Yes.
Okay, so let's take this comment from YouTube. It says Olamide is a legend. As he's putting the full stop that, yes, Olamide is a legend. This is from Archives who's watching on YouTube. So I feel like this question is a very, very funny one, in the sense that how can you say Olamide? Why would you even think that he's not a legend? First of all, how do you define a legend? First of all, you might say the number of years they've used in the industry, like their longevity in the industry, which is fine. Olamide has been here, and their consistency. Olamide is the only artist that has given us, among his peers, I'm talking about among the people he's on the level, Burna Boy, all of them that decided together, he's the only one that has been consistent enough to give us 8 or 9 albums back to back. For the past 10 years, there's no year.
Hard work. That is not be my mind to drop album. We'll go ask them. Like Burna Boy talk am, do am if easy. If easy, try am now.
Do you understand? Back to back, he's giving us every year. He's dropping projects. Now, why he's doing those things? Each project has hits. It might be one, it might be two, but there's going to be a hit song amongst all of them. Now he's also using those projects to bring out some other people that we did not know. Look at what he's done with YBNL. Although there's a whole lot of drama surrounding YBNL and the fact that it's not a generic, it's not a regular record label, but a lot of people have laid claim to the fact that they were members of their main claim to fame at some point was them being part of YBNL. That's what pushed them into what they did with that fame is a different thing entirely. So I feel like there's no parameter you use to try and define a legend and you not put Olamide. Because if you can call Tubaba a legend, no, all due respect to Tubaba, he's a legend's legend. I did the first.
Yes.
But his output cannot be compared to Olamide's output. True. Because Olamide has put out more projects than Tubaba.
Yes.
Do you understand? He put out more projects than the band. He has put out more projects than who else?
People that are longer than him in the industry.
He has put out more projects than them. So there is really no parameter you use. Because I see these things on Twitter. This one that made me even that made us discuss this topic. Somebody was saying that how can you say Olamide is a legend? Has he done international collaborations? That means how many people did Fela collaborate with? Fela collaborated with a couple of international acts, yes, but they're not up to. I cannot say they're up to 20. Because at the end of the day, Olamide has an international record deal with Empire, with the distribution company. He didn't have to go and be looked. They came and saw that he was doing numbers and said, "Yo, let us partner with you." Jonathan, not everybody has to go the international route. The money he wants to make in London, Olamide is making times 2 years.
He has always said this now. Even if as in his song, he has said it that he would rather be a lion in the jungle than a dog in the city. He would rather get 2 million naira show in Ibadan than go for 500,000 naira show in London because he wants the international acclaim. That's the truth. Make the money. That's the most important thing, because at the end of the day, legend or no legend, God forgive me, see my Jack Fashek and all he did as a legend. You understand? So you have to come back and now start to be struggling and getting on stages and so on. So get your paper. That's the most important thing. 1 and 2, the parameters for being a legend. He has already smashed them.
He has over smashed.
He has smashed. He has given us people that can even take over the mantle.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay.
Lil Kesh came from
Lil Kesh.
There is Adekule Gold. That is even like a round peg in a square hole.
He still made it work. He made it work.
And he made it work. See Fireboy now. And Fireboy is not the guy that okay like Lil Kesh that is just doing everything or rapping. And see his music, see how he's going. So come on.
So I feel like if you okay, there's a comment here that's quite interesting. He says his name is Tony. He says no, Olamide is not. Then official Prince J says Olamide can never be called a legend. So I put it to Prince J and Tony that says Olamide is not a legend. I'd like to understand why you feel like he's not a legend at all. Let us know. Riyad Adekunle said Olamide is the greatest legend. Abdul Salam is saying why not? Why would you not call Olamide a legend in the industry? There's almost no parameter you want to use again. I'm saying it again, that there's almost no parameter you want to use that you wouldn't call Olamide a legend.
Like, I'm still trying to think about it. Like, what exactly do you want to use to quantify a legend and it doesn't qualify as? The consistency has been there. Close to 10 albums. He has been shutting down as a rapper, not a singer. as a rapper. Yeah, I mean,
Okay, so there's another comment here that's quite interesting. It says Olamide is a legend in the industry. That's from Sultan Alatishe. Ajay Sunday says Olamide is a superstar, not a legend. Kiss Daniel is a superstar. All due respect to him, he's a superstar, but he hasn't got into legendary status. Do you understand the parameters we are using here? Okay, so Ajay Sunday, I'd like to know what you think. So Fade Kemi Akorede says Bado is the greatest legend. So Cracky, let me ask you now, what is your favorite Olamide song of all time?
That's hard.
I put you on the spot.
That was really hard.
I put you on the spot.
I would pick. I have a lot that can get me off my feet. Like, don't make me.
While you are thinking, let me take this comment from YouTube. Olamide Olaenukon says Olamide is a legend. He has been there since he gave us Adekunle Gold and Naira, and also Lil Kes and Vector. Wait,
okay.
Hold on. Olamide, I understand what you're talking about, but yes. First of all, let's even think about the artists that are not on the YBNL roster that Olamide has also helped. First of all, Olamide was the person who, it was via him that Zlatan got his first hit. What's that song? Moti Jogo, what's the name of that song? What's it called? Yeah, that's Jogo with Zlatan. That was the song that blew Zlatan, that people began to know him. Then look at Naira Marley. It's a go.
I mean,
so everybody that is somebody in the street, that is in the, that if you want to call that genre street or Afro street or whatever, has in one way or the other has something to do with.
Has connected with the land. A lot of them even used the YBNL or be the only platform.
Exactly.
To come out. So there is this guy, this big guy like this. That sang one. I've forgotten his name.
Give me.
He's the son of one
Big Chef.
No, not Big Chef.
He's the son of who?
He's the son of one older musician like this.
Big Chef is what's her name? Waka Queen Salawa.
That's Salawa Benya.
No, you. Why are you?
Okay, maybe.
Okay, so Art Heights on YouTube says his favorite Olamide song is Eniduro. He also says, I so much love this topic. That is what is on my mind. And he says, I love you guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you reaching out.
There is Dali, there is Young Erikino, there is Voice of the Streets. Okay, I just think there are just different songs for different moods. There are some that, when I just want to think, I just put that down.
Okay. So it looks like a little argument has broken out on our Facebook page. It says, T-Bone is saying, Olamide is not a legend. Even Fino is better than him.
Okay.
Even Fino cannot say that.
Fino is better than him.
Olamide.
Based on what? No, as in, for the sake of argument, I always want to ask the criteria and the reasons. Like, based on what? What are we basing it on? So that we are going to know where you are coming from and we can argue and say, okay. And that's why I always say, if it is based on international appearance or something, then I can agree that, okay, if that is what they are using to quantify a legend, then I can agree. But that is definitely not.
Okay, so T-Bone is back. He says, he's replying to somebody saying, the person is asking that why would you say Olamide is not a legend? And he's saying, hope you did hear hip hop well, Sha. Olamide Olaenukon is back from YouTube. He's back. He said Olamide is a legend, fact only. Now Adeosun responded to that comment and said, okay, no, we've taken that. Adeosun Damola says Olamide Bado is always on point. Oluwafemi says this is very funny. He says the person that said Olamide is not a legend. He says please Oluwafemi, let's be very civil, but he's attacking him and saying he's mad for saying what he said.
No,
but please, no, our opinions might differ, but please, you understand. Akivu Migbola Olaoluwa says Olamide is a great legend already. Bright stars are green. Aide Omokende says Olamide now Ogbonge legend. Do you understand?
It depends on the criteria, and until you tell me why you believe it's not a legend, then we can have the conversation.
Exactly. So guys, unfortunately we may have to go very soon, but before we go, I'd like you to tell us your favorite Olamide song. Now for me, I like
of all time.
Of all time, you could tell. I don't think I have one, but I have maybe 2 or 3. There is this song he has on, I think he was on the Mayweather album. I'm not sure. Money no go sweet if you know the. I go from a client to my moon to my body to Rotolo with Dangote to my phone Legova to my Kuro man. Hope say you they get money. I really like that song. Then there is one again. I like Durosoke. She go hey,
what of Melo? Yeah, no, you love her boy.
No. That's a classic. You see, Olamide now decided that okay, you know what? I've been giving you guys three bangers. Let me now give you Melo.
You know, like,
so you cannot come and say he cannot sing or he cannot play anything.
That's
do you understand?
Like, the way he just changes it. Just try to say, you know, I can rap, I can sing, even though I don't have voice like Whiskey. You know, and he says that all the time. I mean, don't beat Whiskey, but when you drop.
And even look at what he did on this album itself. His latest album.
Yeah.
What's the other album? Carpe Diem.
I mean,
loading. Then be the one with Bella Shmurda, then with Olamide. He just
the one with Olamide is crazy.
To crack it, last words. So let me imagine I told you to Olamide now. What would you tell him?
Olamide, you are a legend, true legend. Take it or leave it. I mean, you've done it consistently from the streets. You knew what you were going for. You knew that you are from the streets and you don't want to go back there, so you gave them back to back, and you had to work twice and 3 times as hard just to show that you are here to stay. I mean, it has shown in your work and it has shown in how consistent you are that you really have this thing and you really want to put it out. Thank you so much for the talents that you've brought out. Thank you for everything that you've done, even behind closed doors, that you've helped people and so on, and even without saying it out loud or without blowing your trumpet. I mean, it has really been inspiring. Thank you very much. Seriously.
Yeah. Shout out to Bado. Now, so there's this comment that's very funny. His name is from Michael Udyong, and he responding on our breaking news page. He says, "Can anyone name one Olamide evergreen song that will last another 10 years?" Yeah, somebody now responded. Mark Wachuku says most of the songs he made when he was a beginner, they are still book club bangers still now. Michael is back. Michael is back. He says, let's not confuse legendary status with being a star. Many things and factors contribute to being a legend. Michael, please explain further.
Tell us what
you understand. Sultan is even asking, says, so who is a legend then? Okay, so Riyadh says the man is a legend. If you ask every stringer that comes from the street, they will tell you Olamide was their inspiration. No debates. Bado, now legend. And he continues to say Olamide's name cannot be forgotten in the industry. So that makes him a legend. Riyadh is back. He says his favorite song, his favorite album is Eyon Mayweather. So guys,
all these guys are going to call Nipsey Hussle a legend. Nipsey Hussle, come on, man. People call that Green, but he's so recent, he's a legend. Then you now not call Olamide a legend that has given you close to 10 albums. Come on now. Come on. Someone that shuts down a hotel back to back every year. Come on.
So Nuruddin Salahuddin says,
come on.
He's not Olamide is not a legend, but he's a transformer that gives light to the upcoming artists.
If you're a transformer that gives light, then what are you? The kind of voltage that is in your body is enough to give light to others. Come on, there was that.
Oh my God! So
that better be every
Real G Cashboy says Olamide is a legend, no cap. Olamide is a great legend. Dirty West says you people don't open your mouth without any knowledge about music. He says Olamide is a legend. You can go and ask your own greatest of all time. So guys, please let's keep the conversation going. Then shout out to everybody who's watching at the moment. Thank you very much. This is a very interesting topic. I wish we had a lot more time, you know, to discuss it and everything. But we appreciate everybody that has dropped a comment so far. The ones we read, the ones we did not read. Thank you very much. And to Badusle himself, like Krakita said, please keep doing what you're doing.
Yes,
your supporters keep supporting you.
We will.
I hope you have 20 more years, 50 more years in the industry.
Even when you are on your seat, you can give us Afro Akbala.
But he's done amazingly well in the industry. You can't talk about the Nigerian music industry in the last 10 years without mentioning Olamide. And I think that takes grace, it takes talent, it takes hard work. Because talents can only take you thus far. Too many people started with him, but they are not here today. Not because that Olamide is more talented, but because he always kept his ear to the streets.
Yes.
You understand? I think that's one thing that works. So whatever Lambert is on the street, he always tries to infuse it in his music, and not just infuse it in his music, but bring his own what's it called? Look at the song. That song, One by a Baby. This thing is what people say on the streets normally.
Yes.
But look at how we turned it into a hit song.
True.
Do you understand?
True.
So
he was always moving with the streets.
Exactly.
And he never. He's the voice of the streets. So it's like he's bringing the streets to the mainstream. And we that we are in the mainstream, we just see that, oh, this is something new, whereas it is something that has been going on, and he just gives it a bigger platform. And if you go to his concert every year, you are going to see a lot of street guys that come on the stage and he does perform, and you're going to, oh, this song looks like something I've heard. This is because Olamide has infused it in his own song.
Exactly.
And he knows this guy, so he just brings them on and say, you know what, this is your chance, take it.
Exactly. And again, I feel like if we want to be very truthful to ourselves, the greatest rapper in Nigerian history by a long mile, commercial success, depth of lyrics, the only thing that might be the comma is the language.
Yeah.
You understand? The only thing but Olamide is #1. Like that title, I don't think it can be taken away from him based on the consistency, the body of work, the hits, the numbers, everything you want to use is there.
That's what I always say, like, bring
there.
the criteria, then we are going to
You
use
understand?
it. You cannot just bring one criteria and say, okay, international accolades. Well, okay, then after that, is international accolades the only thing that are going to use? If by international accolades, then every American rapper is a legend.
Of course.
Then no Nigerian musician ever is a legend. That's the truth.
Guys, thank you very much for joining us. Shout out to everybody who watched. Like I said, many people are asking about our outfits. You understand? Yeah, we decided to, show you that don't be every time we wear jeans.
Our local is also legend.
She cracked its own. This color now, somebody says champagne gold. I don't know if it's maybe
champagne. Yeah. It's champagne gold.
I don't know, but it was made by a friend of mine.
You don't take champagne.
Oh no, please, I don't do such things.
No, make I bought your body now.
No, don't do that. I don't do that. So shout out to everybody who's watching. And like I said, this was made by a friend of mine. His name is T Clothiers on Instagram. T Bespoke Clothiers on Instagram. That's him. If you want something like this, please reach out to him. Who made this attire?
All our best, no buying sorry. Going to the street.
Yeah. So like, please, T Clothiers on Instagram. Do follow him, and he can do something like this for you. As well, guys, thank you very, very much. Have a wonderful weekend, and God bless each and every one of you.
Peace.
Bye, guys.
Wear your mask, please.
Stay safe. Wear your mask. Very important.
If the president don't sign,
Wear your mask, you.